Kim. She's for me, she's my greatest salesperson that I have, and I kind of wanted her to do a little like scenario that we get at our gym rejection. If that's okay with
Let's
you,
play.
and kind of see,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I want her to start, taking on your courses and all that. But I was like, I'm gonna put you on the spot and see
Hit
with
me.
everything. So can she be? Can you hear her, or do you want her to sit here or anything like that?
Kim, just say it from there. You're good.
Yeah,
Tell
you're
me.
good. Okay,
I'll
go
repeat
ahead.
it for them.
Go ahead.
I'll make it easy.
Go
This
ahead.
is fun mode for B.
So
Okay.
subscription membership, go. Let's go.
Sitting down after a membership, you just finished a class.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, how'd you like the class?
Yeah, it was good. Thank you so much. Wow, I never knew I was, gonna go through that. I didn't realize how weak I was.
Yeah, I think it's a little intimidating in the beginning, but the more consistent you are with it, the better you'll get at it, like with everything else in life.
Mm-hmm.
So how'd you hear about us? How'd you find us?
Well, my friend John, I think he like showed me you guys on social media. He came to a class like I think a month ago.
John,
but
yeah.
Then he moved out, so now he's living in Fresno. But yeah, so that I came in. I'm just
Okay.
wow. I'm like, I want to try Muay Thai.
Yeah. What about
Kickboxing.
What about what he showed you caught your attention?
I guess it was just more of like like the environment. Like I seen like guys training, and I always just felt like I was gonna be good at boxing and kickboxing.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, let me try this out.
All right, and
Yeah.
this is your first time trying it out?
Yeah, it was my first time.
Did
Yeah.
you feel amazing?
Yeah, it was fun. It was hard, man. The guy kicked my ass, but it was hard.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Well, I'm glad that you liked it.
Mhm.
Other than wanting to feel amazing, always wanting to do it, what else about kickboxing interested you?
It's just the athletics. I felt like I've been losing it. I've been in sports my whole life, and then I started working, and I felt like I lost some of my athletics. So I felt like this was going to be a good way to start cutting some weight, start losing some weight, and
Okay.
I felt like I lost 1,000 calories in that session. So
Yeah?
yeah, I'm probably gonna do this just to lose weight. A lot
Okay.
of it, not just to be the best boxer.
Right. Okay, so you want to be good at boxing, you want to lose some weight. Why do you want to lose weight?
I mean, I just don't feel good. Honestly, the real question is this: I just don't feel good. I made money, and then it's like you just start to realize when you make money, it's like if you don't have your health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Health
So
as well?
yeah,
Okay, I
course.
hear you.
yeah,
So how long have you been wanting to lose weight?
probably for like about a year now.
A year?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's been holding you back this whole year?
Just I don't know. I guess like I don't. I just every time I wanted to kind of work out, I just had an excuse not to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about our gym is that we can help you push beyond those excuses.
Mm-hmm.
In every class, the trainer is going to be present to help guide you throughout the whole thing. I think that's going to be the hardest part for you to get over.
Of course.
So we'll hold your hand throughout that whole process, of course, and help you get started throughout the year.
Okay.
Based off of what you've been telling me, I just think the Supreme package is probably going to be what's best for you. That
Okay.
one comes with nutritional coaching. That's going to help guide you along the whole thing, get you started, because 90% of it is going to come from your eating.
Right.
Other than that, you get access to the gym 7 days out of the week. You can start off with 3 times out of the week to help build consistency. And then after that, I would push for at least 5 days.
And how much is it?
It's only $299 a month.
Okay.
With all of that included that I've mentioned.
Got it. And I have to pay it every single month?
Yeah, $299 every month.
And I can cancel whenever?
So it's a 12-month commitment, but that's just only going to help you hold yourself accountable to your goals. So you've
Yeah.
been pushing it back for a year. Now you're
Yeah.
going to be locked in for a year to help us get you there.
Okay, so if I want to cancel, let's say, like 4 months in, what would happen?
Well, I wouldn't even go into it thinking
Yeah.
about canceling just because your goals are a lot stronger than that. So I think by 4 months in, one, you're already going to have a consistent routine.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then let's keep going.
Okay.
You're good, by the
Keep
way.
Keep going.
Freaking good.
She trains every day, by the way.
Okay, so now it's at $299. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like it.
Okay. Awesome. Well, let me go ahead and get your ID and your credit card and we'll get you started.
Okay, cool. You give me today?
Yes, we'll get you started today.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Just give me like I don't want to make a decision this fast because I don't know if I'm ready to commit for $299 a month.
Okay.
But just give me some time. I'm not the type of guy that makes decisions this fast. You know what I mean? I'm like
Yeah.
I'm like I like to make decisions slow. I'm very analytical inside of my business, so I just want to make sure that I'm actually going to show up because I don't want to spend $299
Right.
and then I'm not going to show up and use the membership, right?
Okay. Yeah, no, I hear you, Daniel, but you showed up today.
Yeah.
I think the hardest part for you is always getting started. And I think the more you push it off, it's just going to turn into another year of you not coming in.
Yeah.
So I just want to help you push past what the number one reason was for you not coming in the first place. So that was motivation, consistency. Did you feel like in the class today, our trainers helped motivate you? You feel great right now? I think right now is probably the best time for you to get started just because I know once you walk in, the adrenaline comes down, you're not going to come back in here and you're just going to push it back. It's just going to be another year of excuses, another year of yourself not even feeling good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I just, I just think like, I don't know. I just think I need to take some time to ponder on it.
Okay. What is it? Is it scheduling? Is it the commitment that's pushing you away?
Um, yeah, it's, just, I guess I didn't want to like, make a decision this fast. I just wanted to try the free session.
Okay. Cool. Well, what about like making a decision so fast scares you?
So you're good. Um, I think like, I don't know if I'm going to stay committed for 3 months to this.
Okay. For 3 months, you don't think you're
Yeah.
gonna be committed?
Yeah.
But we already talked about this.
Yeah. I just don't know. I'm not that type of guy that was going to stay committed for like 4 months.
Okay.
So the only thing I'm going to do now, because this is where sales reps either, because you're good, so you can keep going with me.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to pause?
Yeah.
Okay,
Absolutely.
cool. There's only something, because like your whole product inside out because you're a beast with it. There's only differences because this is called the loop.
Yeah.
So the loop is where salespeople start getting caught up in the what's, the whys. Like, okay, but what do you need to think about? We're already sitting down here and you're trying to like push them forward. So the moment I started to say like, hey, I just need to think about it, right? You already went back right into selling. With me, I was at Driven, I taught something that was, it made somebody think differently. So I said, okay, regardless, whatever the prospect says, you give them power. Because the highest form of control is to make a prospect feel like they're in control. But we usually inside of sales, we try to push, instead of just like pushing them to give them power. So it's like, you tell me, let's play with me because I want to do it now. Tell me you need to think about it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna think about it for a little bit.
150%. And I think that's important. Like I wanted you to come inside today and just make sure, you got the training, you've seen how obviously valuable it was for you. You said you lost 1,000 pounds, and that's the best part because when you decide to commit to something like this, I don't want you to come in half-ass. Okay. Like I don't want you to come in here and then be on the fence and then you don't walk up in here and then you're like, well, this thing didn't work out, and then we get a bad name, we get a bad referral. Everybody that joins this, I want to make sure they're 150% committed. So it's good even if somebody ponders on it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That way, when you call me back up and you're like, Daniel, I'm ready to start this shit, right? Mm-hmm. Stop. If somebody's watching this right now, all I'm saying is I'm not making the client feel claustrophobic because all I'm going to try to get back down to is into a conversation in 5 seconds. I'm going to keep going into it, but I'm pausing. I'm telling people that are watching. I said, hey, dude, think about it. Majority of sales reps can't do that because they're so focused on the commission, so they start getting nervous right away. So they start saying like, well, what do you need to think about? The moment that starts to happen, the client's like, oh, this person needs to sell me. So they start feeling like close off. Okay. Where I'm trying to make the client feel like, you can exit, because if I make you feel like you can exit the conversation, I'm going to start getting a little bit of the truth. Yeah. And the only thing that salesperson needs is a little bit more of the truth. That's all I need to start talking a little bit more. I'm just trying to get into a process of engagement. So watch, I'm kicking you out, because inevitably if I kick somebody out of the conversation, if I say, hey, by the way, you know what? Ponder on it and think about it, because I want you to come inside of I'm really embodying that right now. Like you can see I'm embodying my script saying like, yes, think about it. I'm not just saying like, yeah, I'm really owning it where the person's like, oh, I can walk out of this door. I can leave. I want my client to feel like they can leave the door. Because if I can make them feel like I can leave, I can pull them back in. So when they're leaving, I can say, hey, by the way, in the process of you thinking about it, whether it takes you a couple of weeks or a month to think about something like this, I just want to make sure that you know exactly what we got going on. You have the right information at your fingertips, so you have something important to think about, right? Because if I just give you a package of all our memberships or anything like that, you're probably not going to read it all, right? You're probably just going to go home, throw this package away, and get on with your day. So what can I send you over in a quick little text message about, what we got going on here at the gym? So you could take it home, you can ponder on it, and you can think about it, and you can look at it. Did you want to see more about like maybe some of the results that people have been getting inside of our boxing gym, the weight they're losing? Maybe more of like, the pricing. Maybe the pricing was it, you want to see the price to make sure the pricing fits your budget and what you're exactly getting inside with the pricing, or, and then you can ask them another question, right? Then you could start seeing the truth, because you could start seeing why people don't join a business. You just list out those fears as they're exiting. And then they could be like, yeah, it was a little bit more about, just, the price. Maybe put the price, send me over a little bit more about the price. Rejection moved. Mm-hmm. And now I'm into a whole nother conversation, because now I can get back into it and say, oh, that's my fault. I didn't show you. I'm back into it. So every time I'm trying to get the truth from somebody, I need to make them feel like they can exit.
Right.
So I always teach salespeople, give your client the ability to feel like they could walk out of a conversation. Because if they feel like they could walk out of a conversation, you'll bring them back in. Yeah. And they'll tell you the truth. That's the whole point of sales. Like some people always try to push and press to get a sale. And then I say, why would you push and press when the prospect's already getting inside of this corner and they feel more pressure, where all you're trying to do is get the prospect to open up.